Worcester leaders, including city manager at Augustus, experience the difficulties the disabled have getting around. People who are bound to a wheelchair say while improvements have been made, the city still has many obstacles when it comes to accessibility. Our Rosalind Flaherty experienced a day in a wheelchair today. She joins us with the details now. Rosalind?
Yeah, Brittany, at some points it was really tough to navigate through the streets downtown. This is the first time the Worcester's Commission on Disability has led the tour and say they want people to know firsthand what they experience on a daily basis. Nancy Garcolzi has been in a wheelchair for 8 years. She has MS and admits it can be tough to get around in Worcester.
It's a challenge on some days. Don't take anything for granted.
Tuesday, the City of Worcester's Commission on Disability led a tour to show what it's like to navigate in a wheelchair through city streets.
For people that walk and people that are wheeling, crossing the street, cobblestone versus smooth cement, things like that, it's a challenge getting around.
We're here to really enlighten and educate people on some of the challenges, or many of the challenges that still exist.
The tour took place downtown. ADA coordinator Joe Percillo says they wanted to take people through the busiest part of the city.
You can gain more through spending an hour in a wheelchair than you can through 2 days of lecture.
The Americans with Disabilities Act was passed in 1990, prohibiting discrimination on disability. Percillo says sidewalks need to be at least 4 feet wide. He says some challenges people with disabilities face are uneven sidewalks, curb cuts being too steep, and different pavement types.
You're going to get one type of ride on asphalt, you get another type of ride on brick, another type of ride on granite.
Okay, guys, be careful here.
City Manager Edward Augustus spent part of the morning in a wheelchair to get firsthand experience.
It really has sensitized me to some of the challenges that folks in wheelchairs or walkers or even baby strollers face.
Augustus says the city makes sure new sidewalks are wide enough and to add in more accessible features, but says they still have a long way to go.
We went on some sidewalks today that are older sidewalks where you literally can't get a wheelchair through, and that really creates a lot of challenges.
Now, the city manager says they've recently done an audit on city buildings and says they will be making changes to City Hall, like lowering countertops when people go to register to vote or pay a bill to make it more accessible. Brittany?
Rosalind,